Hey guys, welcome to the Football Pit. Did you know all of the following stats and history about the Euro Championship? From FIFA declaring it as premature to commanding more than 5 billion viewers worldwide, the Euros have come a long way. What was initially a pan-European football tournament has become a global affair, with the previous Euro 2020 final between England and Italy being broadcast to 229 locations. The Euros perfectly embodies the competitive side of football, where teams compete to have a shot at glory. There have been spectacular goals, enchanting performances, and of course, incredible upsets that have had viewers across the world on the edge of their seats. The competition is undoubtedly special, and it has produced winners with different footballing identities, and in this video, we'll talk about the history of this special competition, its winners and top scorers. A brief history and the first winner. When the Euro began in 1960, there was no indication that it would be as big as it currently is, considering the political landscape in Europe at the time. However, the idea for the Euros didn't begin in 1960. Okay, so let's dial it back to when the idea for the Euro was formed. Euro began with Henri Delaunay, the French Football Federation's administrator, who proposed a football tournament that would cut across Europe. Henry later became the first General Secretary of UEFA, but unfortunately he died before the competition began. In 1960, the tournament officially began, which was named UEFA European Nations Cup, with the trophy named after Henri Delaunay. At the time the competition began, FIFA described it as premature. Maybe FIFA had a point, considering the first tournament, which was held in France in 1960, only had 4 teams and a brief qualifying round. The political landscape in Europe at that time caused many big European teams to withdraw from the competition. General Francisco Franco, the ruler of Spain, withdrew them from the competition before facing the Soviet Union because he feared the political ramifications that could come from losing heavily to a communist nation. Fewer teams or not, a new tournament had been born and it was electric. In the final, the Soviet Union and Yugoslavia met, and the match was what the 26,370 people in attendance wanted. The Soviet Union had their incredible goalkeeper, Lev Yashin, who is arguably football's greatest goalkeeper and the slick midfielder, Valentin Ivanov. Still, Yugoslavia provided a great contest, and the game went to extra time with the goals 1-1. It was during the extra time that the Soviet Union scored an extra goal and clinched the tournament's inaugural trophy, and Henri Delaunay's dream came alive. Winners of the Euro. UEFA Euro 1964, 2008 and 2012 winner, Spain. For the maiden edition of the Euros, Spain pulled out because its ruler didn't want to lose to the Soviet Union. For the next Euro, Spain hosted it, and they had lost their fear of losing to the Soviet Union. Spain met the defending champions, the Soviet Union, in the final at the Santiago Bernabeu, the home of Real Madrid, in front of a 79,115 capacity crowd, which remains the highest number in a Euro to date. The crowd was wild and their support lifted the home side. The Soviet Union put up a great fight in that competition, but ultimately lost to Spain 2-1. Turned out that General Francisco Franco was just paranoid about the Soviet Union. Spain's victory would be the first time a host country would win the competition. That victory would also be the first of Spain's 3 victories, which made them one of the 2 countries with the highest Euro titles. Want to find out who the other countries are? Continue watching to find out. Spain won the competition for the second time in 2008, beating Germany in the finals. The Spaniards completely dominated their way to the final with their tiki-taka style, which Germany's coach Joachim Löw described as spectacular. 4 years later, Spain set the record for being the first team to defend their Euro title by winning the 2012 Euro, which Poland and Ukraine covered. If you would like to watch more content like this, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more. UEFA Euro 1968 and 2020 winner, Italy. The Euro changed its name from the UEFA European Nations Cup to the UEFA European Championship when Italy hosted it in 1968. But back then, there was no such thing as penalties. So, on their way to the final, Italy drew with the Soviet Union, and officials had to do a coin toss to pick the country that would go through to the finals. Crazy times, right? Like the 60s, when Italy played their final in 2020 against England and drew, they went to penalties. Through the heroics of their goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma during the shootout, Italy won the tournament. The 2020 Euro win was a special one for Italy as they had had a couple of misfortunes on the international stage before that final. UEFA Euro 1972, 1980 and 1996 winner, Germany. When Germany won the Euro in 1996 by beating the Czech Republic 2-1 in extra time at the Wembley Stadium in London, it was the third time they would win, and they did it in front of 73,611 fans who were in attendance. While they share the same number of titles as Spain, they are arguably the most successful team in the competition. They have appeared in 6 finals in total, and won 3 out of those finals. Losing out to Czechoslovakia in 1976 on penalties, Denmark in 1992 2-0, and most recently Spain in 2008 1-0. Speaking of wins, their maiden title was in 1972 and they played the Soviet Union. Led by the legendary Gerd Müller and Herbert Wimmer, the Germans smashed the Soviets 3-0. The team then won another title in 1980, this time beating Belgium 2-1 at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome with about 50,000 in attendance. UEFA Euro 1976 winner, Czechoslovakia. The Czech proved stubborn for defending champions West Germany, and after a thrilling display of football, the match went to penalties. After 7 successful penalty kicks, German legend Uli Hoeneß blasted his effort over the bar. It was now or never. Czechoslovakia came inches to taste glory, and their penalty kick went to Antonín Panenka. The pressure was on, and when told his teammates he would only show the kick on the biggest stage, and he chose one of the biggest ones of them all. What a guy. UEFA Euro 1984 and 2000 winner, France. France joined the ranks of host nations to win the title in 1984, when they beat Spain 2-0 in a clash of giants at the Parc des Princes Stadium in Paris. Platini orchestrated that win with his brilliance, but more of that later. France also repeated another glorious victory at the Euro in 2000, when they beat Italy at the Feyenoord Stadium in the Netherlands. France showed resilience with that win as they clawed back their way into the game after initially falling behind Italy. UEFA Euro 1988 winner, Netherlands. Can you hear the Germans sing? Ronald Koeman took Olaf Thon's German shirt and wiped his bum with it in front of fans. Not cool, Koeman. Not cool. Soviet Union in the final, with a Van Basten super goal. UEFA Euro 1992 winner, Denmark. Football can be a fairy tale, and Denmark is the subject of one of those tales. Denmark didn't qualify for the 1992 Euro. Yugoslavia did. However, due to conflict in Yugoslavia, they were disqualified, and Denmark was asked to replace them. Denmark didn't hope to win the competition, they just didn't want to have miserable displays. Surprisingly, Denmark stole a victory against France to set up a semi-final with the Netherlands. Then they went on to beat Germany in the final through John Jensen's vicious strike from a German mistake. Isn't the Euro just too beautiful a competition? UEFA Euro 2004 winner, Greece. Just like Denmark, Greece were giant slayers in the 2004 Euro. Their playing style was simple: defend and counter. Using this style allowed Greece to reach the finals of the competition, where they met Portugal, the hosts of the competition. Portugal kept wasting chances, but Greece were lethal. When they had their opportunity, they took it, drowning Portugal with a solitary goal. UEFA Euro 2016 winner, Portugal. Portugal made a mess of their 2004 Euro final, and in the 2016 Euro, they seemed destined for an early exit from the tournament that France hosted. Lady Luck was on Portugal's side when they left the group stages as the best losers. They won match after match before meeting France in the finals. France did everything possible to win the match, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Portugal's talisman, Cristiano Ronaldo, got injured early into the match and all hope seemed lost. Then, an unlikely hero, Ida, saved Portugal from defeat to take home their maiden and only Euro title. Top scoring countries and players. Now that you know who the previous winners of the competition are, what about the top 5 scoring countries? Germany, who have won 3 Euros and also have the most goals in the competition with 75 goals. The country that has scored the most next to Germany is 2-time winners France, and they have 69 goals. 3-time Euro champion Spain have scored 68 times, with Netherlands and Italy scoring 65 and 52 times respectively. While Portugal aren't in the top 5 scoring countries, it may not come as a surprise that their talisman Cristiano Ronaldo is the player that has scored the most goals. with 14 goals in the Euros, as he has played the most matches by a single player in the competition's history, with 25 games under his belt. But as impressive as that is, coming in at second place is Michel Platini with 9 goals coming from a single tournament. The big question is, who will beat Ronaldo's record? As of now, the record looks safe, with the closest person to Ronaldo, who still actively plays, is Antoine Griezmann in third place with 7 goals. But with Mbappe now mature and evolved as a footballer, he could begin his own journey to Euro dominance with the coming Euro 2024. Will he be able to do so? Or will Ronaldo's record remain safe for the foreseeable future? The Euro is not new to upsets. Denmark, Greece and Portugal have pulled off some of the greatest heights the competition has ever seen. Which country would be doing so in the 2024 Euro? Let us know what you think in the comments. There's one other thing we'd like to hear your thoughts on. Can England or Belgium finally take home the trophy for the first time? Will Germany or Spain be able to go alone at the top with their 4th title? Or will France or Italy be able to join them by winning their 3rd titles? Only time will tell. Be sure to stick with us through it all. There's just so much to watch and enjoy in the coming Euros. Let us know which team you are rooting for in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more.